Hey YouTubers. So he finished the painting of his Mirage and turned it into a coffee shelf, which is pretty cool. So it's got a lip here, and then we're going to put brackets on the side so it can hang up on a wall. Came out beautiful. See, Destiny? What you can do when you just let your imagination flow. And the clouds in the background. And now he's working on something else, aren't you?
I'm making a silicone mold of my chess pieces so that I can make wax chess pieces. And then I'll take those chess pieces and make molds to turn them into bronze chess pieces.
And it stinks really bad.
Right? The off-gassing of this silicone is, whoo!
But why
makes it that much more fun.
Why is the silicone not sticking to you?
I'm using a ton of washing soap.
Dish soap?
Dish soap.
And
it activates the silicone, but makes it so it doesn't stick to me. And then I come and put it in here.
What pieces do you have in there right now?
I have 2 pawns. This set I'm gonna make for 4 pawns, because I have the rest. This is my king and queen. This is my rook and 2 knights. Rook, bishop, knight. I might have 2 horses, two knights in this one.
And he's just using
So basically,
a clear.
Right, we tested the True Value silicone.
Value works great.
True Value silicone works awesome.
Okay.
And it's cheap. It's $4.99.
Uh-huh.
And I'm all about getting my money's worth, that's for sure. Because this is a school project. It's a sculpting class that I'm taking. So I want to do it nicely, and I want to be able to, long after I'm done with the class and all of that, I want to be able to keep pouring molds of chess pieces so I can make more and more chess pieces and put a little my own twist on it. But yeah. So this is off-gassing pretty bad. I could put it outside. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Because it stinks.
Really bad.
No, yesterday I was in class. And usually I function about a 6, pain level. So I'm in class and I'm just doing the clay work, and I do a pretty healthy regimen of ibuprofen, as you can tell, almost every day. And so I'm sitting in class and I'm trying to do the clay part for those pawns out there, putting them down so I have a base to put the silicone on. And about the last 20 minutes of class, I'm sitting there and I'm in just freaking hurting, and all I can feel from the middle of my back and to the back of my brain is like just pounding, and then it travels from there and gets all shoots electrical. Anyways, my professor is like, hey, let's, he was gonna give me another one of these silicones so I could finish, or at least to that point, those 2 pieces. But my brain was short circuiting so much. It was just like, you know what? I just couldn't do it. I couldn't function. Went from a 6 to
Like
8.5, 9.
And for those of you at home, 8, the pain level of an 8 is like a bone protrusion.
Right.
So that's how bad it was for him. And just because you can't see the injury doesn't mean it's not there.
Right.
Doesn't mean the person's not in pain. But Benny here, this artist right here, he's a trooper.
I am. I won't let it slow me down, but I felt bad. I was in class and I was almost to the point of crying, where you're hurting so bad that, you just gotta let it out. And I'm sitting there in class and I'm feeling like a wuss because my pain medication wore off, which is ibuprofen, cigarettes, and lots of coffee. It all wore off, and my brain was just short-circuiting, and oh man. So I'm sitting there, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll help you out, because he's an awesome professor like that. And I had to just not do anything.
Had to go.
Which made me feel real bad, because I'm trying to finish this project. And today we're going to talk about encasing our wax molds in, a shell. A shell material.
Oh.
So I wanted to get these done today, but didn't have the chance. Or that day, didn't have a chance. So the last step on this one is I'm going to take it apart and get another beer box, flip it over and make sure that all my sides are silicone. I got extra silicone today. And then after that, I have to do a mother mold, which is this plaster of Paris hard shell on the outside. This one I got to shape a little bit so it'll hold up better over time. My goal is to take all these pieces and make them so I can pour them all at once. Because I have to pour the molds twice to get a full chess set. So if they're all in one piece, I can pour them all, wait the 20 minutes for the wax to cool down, take them all apart, do another pouring, wait another 20 minutes, and I'll have a full half a set.
Right.
A full half set.
Nice. So.
But I do other things. This is another thing that when I'm in pain I have to do. Coffee. I already took my regimen of ibuprofen this morning. Kind of messes with my stomach and my kidneys and all that kind of stuff.
And coffee's great for that.
And coffee's great for that too. So I'm also on a regimen of water.
Which
so I drink
is good.
4 of these bad boys on a minimum a day.
Yeah.
Which is good. So I'm kind of ADD. I talked about it in a couple of my other videos. This is my living room. Some massive art you should buy so I can get it off my wall so I can do another massive art piece. Alright. So, here's, I work on bikes. I build a lot of different kinds of bikes. This one is the newest edition. Kind of Picasso'd it up. Holds a case on the back, which is going to house some batteries for an electric motor for this thing. The guy at Brown Cyclery, Chris.
Stand next to those ape hangers. Show
No,
everybody.
it's almost the right height. Like almost perfectly. So when I'm sitting down, my arms are level with the top of the bars. So that helps with my back issues. And I'm further away with this stylus seat. I do have a big Taddy, or fat Taddy as some people call them, which is a giant seat. But to make this work properly, I need a bar that goes across the back and attaches to these two. The bars that I have are too short, so I'd have to make those. So I'm kind of not interested in that. This part right here, the reason why I cut it, I did at one time have it welded up to the front end and it was kind of cool looking, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna cut them a little bit more flush and clean them up a little bit, repaint them of course, but a 1/4 inch all thread fits in here, and then I can attach a couple solar panels to charge my batteries when I'm not on the bike.
That's cool.
And then this bad boy, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so dangerous, but so much fun. I'm looking for a thumb control for power, but everything is gonna be in just like this. So when I'm driving, I have everything is in one control. This is my brake and my gas at the same time. And I need to extend this and make it super long, about 6 foot, so when I'm riding on it, it provides two things. One, if I fall off, I have a handle that can stop it or whatever. Same idea. I'm gonna put a battery on the back here with a solar panel over the top of it, so when it's not in use, it's charging. This thing goes super fast. My buddy Tony said he got it up 20-30 miles an hour. Of course, my buddy Tony is slightly crazy.
You've
And
met Tony in a previous episode.
Yeah, and you're gonna see him a lot, especially this summer.
Shout out. Hi,
so
Tony.
he's
Hi,
probably
Colleen.
was going downhill
Uh-huh.
with this thing fully open.
And we
It
have
was a little
Adobe
motorcycle.
hills out here, so they're pretty steep.
Yeah. I am gonna change this one a little bit because I want bigger front wheels, and I might go a little bit wider in the front too.
Yeah.
So it's actually gonna sit like about this height.
Oh, okay.
So it actually be a pretty level deck.
Yeah.
So I'm not hurting myself.
Yeah.
And then this over here is going to be a trommel. I'm gonna start drilling into that. Like I said, I'm really ADD, so sorry. And
No,
stuff.
it's not a. It's always an interesting day with the artist known as Benny Wolf.
Right. Yeah, there's not much boredom here. This is the next thing. I gotta clean that up a little bit. But
It's good.
this is gonna go on. The handles are gonna
Whoa,
go
you're
on.
going too fast.
I'm gonna go to my buddy down at Brown Cyclery. His name's Chris, and he will help you out with any part and piece that you could need for any type of bike, really.
Yep.
He's the go-to guy. Super knowledgeable. I was gonna trim these into the headlights. They're just not powerful enough. So I'll probably go the route that I have on my old bike. My first video. Alright, so here's the problem with this. I don't know how to redo the pull start on it.
Uh-oh.
And my battery that's in here is completely dead.
Uh-oh.
I did buy a new charger because I have a little 6-volt or whatever little kid car for my grandson and granddaughter to play around on, and it's completely dead, so I gotta charge that too. And then this bike over here, I know it's a Huffy, but that badging is going to go away. It's also going to be an electric bike too. All the motors and parts and pieces to make it an electric bike are on the back.
And this is the one I'm gonna ride
Right.
to and from work.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you decided your colors on it yet?
No. Purples and greens are my favorite colors.
Joker colors.
Yeah.
Good colors.
Alright, well, YouTubers, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching our content.
Right. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. What else can they do?
Comment.
Yeah, definitely comment.
Oh,
Or-
yeah. Nice
Or
comments.
if you know how to put the spring in a pull start, you know how to do that, hit me up. I don't have much money, but I'll pay you to put it on or fix it or show me how to do it so then I don't have to
Yeah.
pay somebody to do it.
Tag us in your videos, too. We'll watch you,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you, subscribe to you.
Especially, I like gold channels, so I shout out to Dan Hurd and a couple of the other guys that are
Gold prospecting.
gold prospecting. I had a couple good ideas, like making silicone mats for gold that were made out of Legos, which I think is pretty awesome. And even though these aren't real Legos, they're dollar store Legos.
Mm-hmm.
The same concept works, and I'm setting up one now. My silicone mold.
So like, subscribe, hit
Yeah.
that notification button. You'll
Yeah.
be seeing all of that. Thanks, guys. Have fun. We'll catch you on the flip side, YouTubers.
Yeah.